What up, y'all? I'm going to be trying my luck with some poker, some Texas Hold'em to be exact, and yeah, figured I'd record it. Why not? Let's see. So I'm going to be using PokerStars. I first signed up with them back in, if I'm not mistaken, around 2007, 6, 7, somewhere around there. It's been a long time. They obviously have not been allowing paid poker, playing with real money, that is, in the US for a very long time. So I've just been playing with play chips, and I only get on here sometimes. Lately I've been getting on more often, past couple months, because of the World Series of Poker kind of got me back into the mood. But I don't think I've ever been too bad at it. I've only played poker in person once, ever, and I've played online for years, but I played in one poker tournament back in when would that have been? 2011, and I played it on a casino boat in southern Indiana on the Ohio River, and it was probably about 150 people or so involved. It was $75 a person to get in, no limit hold'em, and we started the tournament at either 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, and we ended up going through the course of the tournament, and I ended up finishing in 4th place out of all of those people, and I've never played in person before. I played with my friends a couple of times. I'm talking like 2 or 3 times ever. So if you count that, which we weren't really playing for money, we were just playing for fun, but that was the first casino poker experience that I'd ever had, and it's really the only legitimate time that I've ever played poker in person. So I've been really wanting to go out and try my luck again, but I don't know, I haven't gotten around to it yet. I won $400. It's not too bad. $75 to play. That was after the whatever fee that they charged. I think it was like $70 plus $5 or whatever. And hell, I was in that tournament from, like I said, 7 or 8 o'clock p.m. all the way up until like, when would that have been? About 6 a.m. I think was when I finally went out. And I didn't have to go out, but my friends were sitting, waiting for me, and a couple of them were sleeping. They looked bored as hell, and I was like, you know what? Like, I probably could still make it and place a little higher, but my chip count was pretty low relative to the others. I was in 4th out of 4 spots. I had maybe 30% of the chips that 3rd spot had, so I was on track to bailing. And I think that I had, it was like a king 10 off, something like that. And it was the first time I had anything somewhat decent. Not that that's really all that decent, but I just decided to go all in with it. Somebody else had a hand that was a little better and went out in 4th place. So anyway, I ought to be talking about that while I'm playing. But I've got 5 million chips. So I actually purchased, no joke, this was like 6 years ago, maybe not, yeah, probably 5, 6 years ago. I purchased 2 million in chips. I paid $10 for it, which was the price back then. And over the years, little by little, I mean, I'm serious. Like there are some times where I'll play on here every day for a month, and then there's other times where I won't get on it for an entire year. So, and this summer's it's been the first time that I've been on here in at least a year. So, but I've accumulated from 2 million in play chips up to 5 million in play chips, so not doing too bad. I don't play these high stakes games here. I always play 250, 500, like strictly. That's all I ever play. Of course, if I had played the higher stakes, I probably would have a hell of a lot more than 5 million, but that's okay. All right, so let me just try to find a table here. Let's start with the 7 person. Oh, come on. Give me the seat. There we go. All right, let's rock and roll. See what happens. See where everybody's from. I always like doing that because a lot of people play from the U.S. Right now it's 8:17 p.m., so there's going to be a lot of U.S. players. Thailand, and that's awesome. I don't know if I've played somebody from Thailand in a long time. United States, Russia, Canada, Brazil, Peru, United States, United States. So where there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 of us from the United States. The rest are from other countries. Peru, Brazil, Thailand, Russia. I mean, it's awesome. That's why I like playing on PokerStars. Now we're playing play chips, so these people play like they don't care. They'll go all in on the dumbest hands. It's ridiculous. It's like a free for all. And there's a lot of these countries, people who are in these countries that are playing, and I'm not so sure if they've been playing for very long, you know. But they're not bad though. They're not bad at all. I will give them that. Some are horrible. Others are pretty decent. So I'm just sitting here being bored. My wife went out to this place called Total Wine. It's in Clearwater, Florida, and it's this massive store. I mean, I'm sure there's bigger stores than this, but this is certainly the biggest liquor store that we've got anywhere nearby. But obviously they specialize in wine. They've got tons of wine. It's like a full-size grocery store, but it's all liquor. King 6 off. I'm gonna fold if somebody raises over 5. Yeah, see, screw that noise. Freaking idiot. What the hell is this guy at? Well, he's from the U.S., so he's possibly been playing for a while. I never chat. Sometimes I might, if somebody's complimenting me or something, maybe I'll kind of engage a little, but it's pretty rare that I chat. Usually I'll just collapse it like that, and if I see a message pop up over somebody's seat, I'll open up the chat and say like, you're welcome or whatever. People like to get on here and get drunk and they chat. Either they talk a lot of smack or they just feel like just using their keyboard. 5-6 isn't too bad. That's not too bad. Suited, not too bad. What's nice about that is that you can make a straight with that fairly easily, and potentially a straight flush, even though it's only happened to me a few times. Yeah, so I could get, you know, a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or I could get a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, 2, 3, 5, 6, 2 spades out there. That's a pretty good sign. So I usually like to slow roll, which means that I don't generally like to bet. I like to check my way through. I'm a pretty passive player. See, he already bet 4,000, and for me to try to keep other people in, I'm just going to call for, because if I raised, then it's going to scare most of the people off who may have thought otherwise. They may have thought to stay in, but so far they're dropping like flies. All right, we're heads up. Time to rock and roll. He's going to bet everything, watch. All in. 5,000? I mean, I need 1 spade. Or I need a 4. I'll call. Dang it. Go ahead, bet everything you got. Yeah, that's what I figured. Freaking jerk. Jackass. Peru. 6-7, again, not too bad. Can connect the exact same, not exact same, but it can connect a straight, just like I was talking about a minute ago. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anywhere in that range, as long as it could connect a straight. It's offsuit, you know, 3250. I'm not comfortable calling that. Unless, if they were suited, that'd be different, but something tells me I might regret that decision. But we shall see. But yeah, anyway, Total Wine. Yeah, huge liquor store, like probably maybe like what, 10 aisles, and it goes back pretty far. Like I said, it's like a full-on grocery store. Well, I'm kind of glad I folded. I would have had top pair, but they're playing like they've got something. Kings. Yeah, he's screwed. Yep, you got it. Mr. United States over there. 6-8. Folding that one. But yeah, it's big. Thousands of bottles of wine, literally. They sell everything from tequila, rum, vodka, you name it, scotch, gin, whiskey, tons of beer. I go for the beer. I'm more of a beer drinker. It's the only thing I can do to keep any weight on me. I only weigh like 125 pounds. if I go a long while, like if I drink beer nightly for a few months, I'll pack on some weight. Like I'll get up to like 150, 160. But as soon as I stop, I mean, no joke, like within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm all the way back down to the 130s and then down into the 120s if I go long enough. And I eat normally. Everything's fine. Just can't keep weight unless I drink beer. What's also interesting about this place, and it's the first and only place that I've ever been to where I've seen anything like this, but they sell bottles of wine and champagne that range in prices up to $5,000 and $6,000, and they have it right there in the case. It's in the aisle. It's under lock and key, of course, but it's refrigerated, and it's this huge section. They've probably got a few hundred bottles in there at least that start in the $200 range, and they go up from there. 2.8. I like the hearts, but yeah. Cognac. They've got a bottle of cognac in there that's like $6,000. It's crazy. I took a picture a few years ago when I first noticed it. I never noticed it in that store before, and I decided to take a picture and post it online. A lot of people were like, "Holy shit!" Yeah, look at that. Great fold, except for the 8s. There better not be an 8 on the turn. The flop, the 3 cards, then the turn, next card, then the river, the next card, for those who have never played before. People do their round of betting with these 3 cards out there, and then once they're done with their rounds, next card will come out, unless everybody folds. But yeah, that's the community. Community cards. 5 out there, 2 in your hand. You get 7 to make anything with. Of course, 5 cards. You know, like you set all 7 cards. If you can make, you know, like a 7-card flush, I mean, that doesn't do you any good. You can only use a maximum of 5 cards. Oh yeah, I'm really glad I folded that. Somebody's got an ace or a queen, and that's what kind of sucks about play money. As soon and I throw aces away like crazy. Like if I get like an ace 2, ace 3, if they're non-suited, I throw them away almost, you know, by default. Ace queen, it's a good hand. I'll call it 250. Might as well. But yeah, with play money, as soon as somebody gets an ace, they'll do anything to protect that ace in their hand, and I think it's ridiculous. I mean, many times they lose. Of course, unless something like that happens with a stupid ace on the flop. But I got a 6, a 7, an 8, and a 9, so I'm definitely going to at least check that. I mean, I need a 5 or a 10, right? 5 or a 10. That's all I need. I'll call once. Let's see if it happens. But I'm not calling any higher than that. Damn it. I should have sweated him out there. I clicked too fast. Sometimes you kind of want to let him sweat, like what I'm about to do now. I'm going to let my clock run out just so I can be kind of a jerk. Mr. Big Daddy over there. A 10-2, the Brunson. They got nicknames for all these hands. Lots of them. The Ace 8, the Dead Man's Hand. Although that's kind of a misconception. The story goes with that is Wild Bill Hickok, one of the famous figures of the 1800s, like the Old West days. He was playing a game of poker and he was shot in the back and killed. And the hand that he had was aces and 8s. But they were playing a style of poker that I'm not familiar with. They had 4 cards in their hand. I don't think they were playing Omaha, but they could. I guess they could have been. But they had 4 cards in their hand, and he had 2 aces and 2 8s. He wasn't shot over the poker game itself. Somebody came into the bar looking for revenge because I think Wild Bill either killed his brother or had him sent to jail, or he got him on a bounty or something. I don't know what the exact terms of that were, the exact story behind that. But yeah, that he had aces and 8s, hence the Dead Man's Hand, because he was killed holding that hand. probably should have played a 6-person table instead of a 9-person table, because now I have to sit here and entertain you while all this happens. I actually should be paying attention to how they're playing. And obviously he's got an ace. He's probably got 2 diamonds, but he's probably folding. No, he's going all in. Raise, all in, call. See, told you. Fours, trip fours, nice. And he nailed it. Very nice, very, very nice. Very nice. It's kind of, you gotta love those surprise hands. When people like that, when they play the aces so hard like that, they think they can't lose just because they have an ace in their hand, and they they get proven wrong, don't they? I think it's awesome. I wonder what he's got in his hand. Either a pocket pair or he's got an ace in it. You'll see. Nobody's going to call him, probably. No, he'll call. Yeah. I didn't notice that he had already bet. Yep, told you. Didn't I tell you that? And he hit a flush on the flop. Unbelievable. Oh! And the boat to boot. Alright, the Jack King suited. I'm definitely calling. Yeah, check this out. Check that out. Like, at the very end, he had 2 twos, hit trips on the flop, and at the end, he ended up with the 2 kings and the 3 twos. Full house. Or a boat. Not exactly sure why they call it a boat. I assume maybe because there's three cards, trips, and then you put 2 on top, it kind of looks like a boat. I don't know if that's true or not, but it makes sense to me. Alright, well this isn't too bad. A 10 of clubs and a queen of clubs would certainly be nice, wouldn't it? No, I'll call 500, hell. Well, there's a 10. I got a straight now. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. Jack, Queen. What are they going to do now, though? See, I could be worried about if they... Should I raise him? I'll call. See, now I could potentially be dealing with a freaking full house. You know, just like they did last time. We'll see what they do. Should I call or should I raise? I'll just call. I only have a straight, you know. They absolutely could have. Alright, yeah, I should have freaking raised. Should have known. What do they have? A stupid 2 pair? No, they have 3 of a kind queens. Okay. Trips. Trips. Oh, Lord be, Lord, Lord. Queen 4. Good fold. I don't like queen 4s, that's for sure. Damn, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Queen ace, not bad. The little slick, that's what they call that. The big slick is the ace king, little slick is the ace queen. Absolutely, I will check that. And I get a whole bunch of garbage. I get absolutely nothing. My amazing hand is worth jack crap. Even more so. At least they're checking. Maybe they'll let me see the river. I'll call 500 over that. Maybe I'll get lucky and hit an ace. I know it's not going to be an ace of clubs if it is. Alright. Absolutely jack. He's betting. Or he might check. No, he's betting. Watch. Watch, he's betting. He's going to bet over the pot, try to take it. No? You only bet 5, okay. Yeah, should I just do it? I mean, you know, it's 500. It's stupid. You should never ever do this, but I'm going to do this. Hell with it. Why not? Yeah, of course. Hit freaking trips. And he only bet 500 because he knew we were going to fold. That's why. That's somebody to watch out for. He plays a lot. You know what I mean? Like, he knows. I think he knows what he's doing. He hits trips on the river. And I mean, I was very close to folding, so I think he knows what's up. Eights. I hate that ace out there on the flop. I always hate seeing an ace on the flop. Of course, unless I had like a 3 of a kind or something, which never happens. It happens, but not very often. Come on, people. Come on. Ooh. All in, call. Let's rock and roll. Ace, queen, 5 ace. Boom. Hit it with the ace, queen. Pair of aces with the queen kicker. Wow, I like those 3s. I like 4s too. 4s always have a tendency to just show up on the flop, especially when you've got them. Yeah. The only bummer with having pockets is that the odds of hitting one out there in those 5 cards are pretty slim because you're already holding 2 of the 4 3s in the deck. So slim pickings. Well, they're all checking though. See, what did I tell you about the 4s? See, they always have a tendency of showing up. And that also tells me nobody has 4s. Or, well, it's possible, but it's not too likely. I'm only calling because I got a pair in my hand. I mean, it's not going to win because they're only 3s. See, he had the 5s. He had the king. Man, I am playing like crap tonight, man. I'm going to blame it on PokerStars. They're dishing me a bunch of crap. Okay. 2s. Yet again with the ace. Again, as usual. What's up with this ace on the flop, man? The ace has hit the flop like, what, 4 or 5 times now? Crazy. Crazy. Ace 9. Why are they sitting out? That's annoying. Actually, that's not too bad, because remember when I said I wanted to play a 6-person table? Or I should have. Now we're playing a 6-person table. Alright, 500. Sure. I hit a 9. Not bad. It's the mid pair. 8. What's he betting? Still rolling with the 500, huh? I got hit a 2 pair. I'll call it. Why not? And he had, of course he had 10s. Of course he had 10s. I already see where this night's going. I bet if I let this thing roll for 3 hours, I'm just going to lose. But sometimes it happens, though. I mean, what ooh, that's not bad. Top pair. Yeah, the other what, like probably about 2 weeks ago, I was really on a roll. I ended up closing up PokerStars 300,000 chips higher than I did when I opened it. That was an amazing night. It's one of the higher nights that I've had, at least in recent times. And of course the stupid king. Of course the stupid king comes out. Of course. Oh, I got a 2 pair. No, call the 100. Hell yeah. It's worth it. I'm not going to win, but it's worth the call. I mean, I can't fold 2 pair like that. Not when there's a bunch of randomness out there. Boom. Still below my 50. I started with 50,000 chips, so I'm still under. I'm only doing that just because I only have to call 250, and I got a suited hand, so nothing. Any bet, I'm folding. Still absolutely nothing. He left. No way. You can have it. He's folding. No, he called. Man, I am not on point tonight, am I? Hey, Doc, GLL. Maybe good luck? Yeah, Doc. Doctor just came in. Raven. Hey, Doc, good luck. Hi, sweetie, good luck. Yeah, right. Something tells me that that is probably not actually her in the picture. Just saying. I guess it's possible, but you know, you don't generally see that on here. Top pair, 10s. Not bad. Man, it is warm in here. Oh man. I gotta call it. I got the top pair. And there's no chance for a flush anymore. Well, yeah, there is. There is. I'm sorry. Yeah, there is. Sorry. I was I was misreading the table. You know, like 2 spades could come out, 2 hearts could come out, 2 clubs could come out. Now there's no chance for a flush. But there is a chance for a straight, a 3, a 5, and a 7. What in the world does he have? Something tells me he's got like ace king or aces or kings or, you know what, you jerk, you can have it. Freaking jerk. And of course I can't see what he's got. PokerStars used to let you show your hand when you won, but for some reason they don't do that anymore. Okay, you have a good day. He's leaving already. He takes 7,000 chips and he runs. That's hilarious. Yeah, it is scorching outside. Bay News 9. That's the weather that I usually go to. Let's see, forecast. 50% chance of rain tomorrow, 91, 92, 92, 93, 93, 93, 92. And then the lows are just as miserable. Not to mention the 80 to 100% humidity that we always deal with. 50% chance of rain, 40%, 40%. Yeah, I'll call that 6, 7. Why not? 40%, 30%, 30%, 40%. 30 is actually pretty low for this time of year. We're usually like 50, 60% all the way across, but for some reason we got lower rain chances. I mean, we're in early August. We're at the peak of the rainy season. Need a 4. Come on, baby. Dang it. Who's holding the 5? Not so sure if he has one. Maybe he does. Typically, people bet more if they hit a 3 of a kind on the turn like that. If they bet at all. Sometimes people decide to check through and then bet that on the river. Ooh. Hello. Maybe they both have a 5. He had it. Told you he had it, but he lost it because he hit the straight. Ouch. The river is a mother sometimes. I don't know how much longer I'm going to let this video roll. This is just kind of a test to see how this new program that I got, how it works. It's Move AVI or MoveAV, or I don't know how they pronounce it, but Video Suite 15. It's not too bad. It's recording my whole screen. It records the sound effects on the computer as well as me talking, so that's cool. Three queen. Whole bunch of nothing. 8s. I'm recording for 30 minutes now. No rain anywhere up in Orlando. Dang, look at that. There's some nasty storms right there. Check this out. Watch this. Where's it at? Lightning. Boom. It's a lot of lightning. That just hit. That just hit. Yeah, you can usually let it sit. Like, it'll update every minute. You'll see like more lightning bolts light up on the screen. You know what? Believe it or not, I'm probably like, okay, so I'm here in Clearwater, and these storms are way over up here in northwestern Orlando. Believe it or not, I could go outside right now. Not at my street. I'd have to go down the street. There's a field down there. And if I stand at the edge of the field, I could see, definitely for sure, I could see that lightning flashing. But nope, nothing going on around here. There's a little bit of action down there out in the Gulf, but a bit of rain up there. Yeah, check that out. Looks like the U.S. is on fire. Isn't that cool? Look at that, man. Even up, look at that. There's even lightning way up there in, what is that, Nunavut? Is that what they call that province? Nunavut? And they're not going to show me. I think I'm right. I think that province is called Nunavut or something like that. Fold. Anyway, see, it's 88 degrees. It's 9 o'clock almost at night. It's freaking still almost 90 degrees. Miserable. All right. Bored. 2 beach resort workers shot to death in oh my God, Longboat Key. That's an unusual place for that kind of action. Hence the reason why it made the headline. NAACP Missouri advisory. What's that all about? What in the world are they talking about? NAACP issues travel advisory for Missouri. Cites possible civil rights violations. Are you kidding? That's a bit wild. I mean, I guess I shouldn't speak too soon. I'm sure there's a reason for it. Frivolous lawsuits. I mean, is it because of the Michael Brown thing still? BLM. 7-8. I like that. It's not suited, but that's why. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to string me along and then give me nothing at the end, but yep. I love it. I love it. Don't throw this. Okay, good. Ooh. Yeah, she made me pay for that, didn't she? I got a call though. I got a straight, man. Yeah! Bam! Finally I'm ahead. Queen 10 suited. I like it. And I only have to pay $250 right now. See? Just a nice hand. TYVM. Thank you very much. Oh, you asshole. Come on, man. What in the world do you have? I know most people who play would call that, but I'm not calling it. And I freaking should have called it. Watch this. Watch this. It's my time to shine, and I folded. A king and an ace. No, okay, good. So far, so good. Throw out another spade. Don't throw out a heart. Anything but a heart. Especially the ace of hearts. That would really hurt. God! Oh, he boated. Never mind, I would have lost that. That was a good fold after all. He got a full house. That would have killed my flush. Excellent fold. See, Poker Stars? I'm smarter than you right now. Queen 6. Stay off the kings. Ooh. That doesn't seem good. Everybody's checking like crazy. See, nobody has an ace. Nobody has a 10 probably either. Maybe somebody has a 10. Somebody might have one. I have a feeling whoever who's holding a pocket pair, if anybody, is going to end up taking this. Jacks. Yeah, 5-8. I don't know, man. I don't like it. but it's suited. It's always hard to fold a suited pair or a suited hand. I'll call it. Why not? That's what I'm here for. I'm here to play. I'm not here to observe. And I just wasted 500 chips. No, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Come on, 8. Come on, 8. Come on, 8. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Oh, come on. You just now decided to bet 2,000 like you have an 8 or something? You jerk. I'm not calling it. Good. I'm really glad I didn't call it. That'd been the last card I wanted to see if I called. Because now there's plenty of room for a flush. And there's your flush. Or your aces. Probably aces. We're not going to see it. He ain't calling. Oh, he did. Oh, you idiot. He had 3 kings. Look at that. He's slow rolling us all the way to the end. Holy crap. Got the little slick again. It's probably going to fail me again. I love seeing that hand, but it never does me any good. I have no idea why I like to see it, but it looks very appealing. Never does me any good. It's my curse. Because I cannot fold that pre-flop. Unless somebody bets an outrageous amount of money. Somebody goes all in, I'm folding. Usually if I have that hand, I'll usually fold. If they go all in at least, I don't know, over 15,000 chips. In this situation, in this table where you can only have a maximum of 50,000 chips when you first sit down, I'd usually fold under that circumstance. Nope, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it, is it? It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Can't do it. Sorry, can't do it. I'm glad I didn't, because I absolutely have nothing. Somebody's got a 4, 9, jack, or an 8. I mean, yeah, you had 9s. Told you. Fold, 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 fold. NAACP. NAACP. 140 million gallons of reclaimed water disposed of. How do you dispose of water? Like, it's kind of strange. I mean, I could see that, like, referring to, I don't know, like sewage or something. Like, there's a way to dispose that, but water? You reclaim water is gross. It smells like rotten eggs. I still don't fully understand what in the world that's in it. A total solar eclipse will race across the skies of the United States on Monday, August 21st of 2017, and those in Central Florida will get to see a good part of it during the afternoon of that day. Yes, it's going to be 85% covered when it peaks, and for us it's going to peak at 2:54 p.m. I know this because I'm a big astronomy enthusiast. So I've been waiting and waiting for this eclipse for years, for at least 3 or 4 years. Okay, do you plan to take advantage of the Florida State tax holiday for back-to-school shopping this weekend? We pretty much already bought everything. Probably clothes. Probably, yeah, we'll probably do a little bit of clothes shopping. That was weird. I'll call it. Why not? Suited. Got a face card in there. More said no than yes. That's funny. Oh, I like that. Are the sound effects on? I've got my headphones plugged in. I'll call that. Another club. One more to go. Show me the ace. Show me the ace and I will show you a big bet. Come on, baby. Show me the ace. Clubs, and I will show you a big bet. Had to be the jack, didn't it? Of course it did. Why not? He's going to raise me, probably. I think he was gearing up for it. Told you. Here's your jack. I'm going to sweat him out. Because he probably doesn't have the jack. There's 2 of them out there. There's only 2 left in the deck. All these people getting dealt a hand. He's probably not got it. Probably doesn't. Speak of the devil. Goodbye, Jack. Okay, where is my wife with the beer? I want some beer. I want some beer. Hungry for some beer. I drink Sierra Nevada Torpedo IPA. I love IPA. The more bitter, the better. There is nothing like a bitter beer. I love it. I know it's like horrible with it's like completely infested with calories, but I don't care. A skunk in somebody's bed. A Connecticut boy gets a stinky wake up. Sugar daddy banned from Daytona Beach. Woman saves piglet from traffic. Raises cash for its surgery. I mean, I don't know if I'd call it weird. I'd call it kind of dumb to put that on a news website. A 10 ace is pretty decent. It's another hand that I can never seem to have happen for me. It never seems to pan out for me. For most people, they love seeing the 10 ace suited, but for me, it's not usually a very hot hand to have. People aren't going crazy, though. They're all calling. Spoke too soon. Alright. About to be done. That's it.